So I was talking to a friend recently, and they brought something to my attention. I use cobble in absolutely everything that I build. There's cobblestone on the house, more cobble, and even more cobble. There is cobblestone everywhere! And I think it's about time that that was fixed. Sound like a plan? With the house looking slightly less cobbly, there's a few more renovations that I want to do, starting with a little basement sort of storage area. I think the storage area upstairs definitely needs a little work, and something about it being up on the second floor, I don't know. I think it would work better if it was down in a basement. I also want to try my hand at using copper golems. I don't know, never used them before. Okay, I've dug a little bit out and now it's time to decorate. I gathered some pale oak wood and I think I'm going to try using that. Let's see how that goes. You know what? That actually looks really good. Okay, now this is a storage room, so I need some chests. 24 chests, that should get us pretty far the way through, I think. So here's what I'm thinking. I do want to use the copper golems because they're fairly new and these chests aren't connecting, excuse me. They're fairly new and I want to give them a go because they seem really cool, but I've never used them before, so we're going to see how that goes. I also maybe want to try my hand at a little redstone to make a little hopper system to deliver the items to them. I don't know, I've never used redstone really either, so could be interesting. So here's the plan. I'm going to put a chest on top of this hopper right here, and then I'm going to put a bunch of other hoppers connecting to that hopper along the edge wall here, so that way when I put something in the chest that's right there where that hopper just was, it will hopefully transport down all of these hoppers, which are going to be down here, which is going to connect to the copper chest, which is the one that the golems take the things out of. So hopefully when I put something in the chest on the other side, it'll flow through all the hoppers on this side and end up in the copper chest where the copper golems will sort it. Hopefully. Alright, that was a lot of hoppers and coppers and hopefullys. Let's see if this works. I'm going to throw something in there. And now, if I go over to this side, it should be in this last hopper over here, and it's not. You know what? I know what I did wrong. I put the coppers... No, not the coppers, the hoppers. We're on the wrong way. Okay, let's do this again. Okay, let's try this again. Just put a log in there, pretty please. Thank you. Okay, let's go see. It should be in there now. I don't see why it wouldn't be, and it's not. Excuse me? Why isn't it in there? Oh, wait, no, I know why, because I put a hopper under here. That's why. There it is. Okay, put the chest there, and perfect. So this is going to be the copper chest once I spawn those guys in. But yay, this actually works. Now the next step is to move all of my stuff from upstairs down here. This is going to take a while. Should just about do it. Now everything is in these chests and labeled. Yeah, that took a while. Okay, now it's copper golem time, so it should be able to access these chests on this side just fine. There's a few empty ones there, but it should be able to get into the rest just fine. And I can get into the chests on this side. So what do I need to make one of these? I need a pumpkin, a jack-o'-lantern, well, not a jack-o'-lantern, a carved pumpkin, and a copper block. So we need to shear this guy. Excuse me, get back here. Where are my shears? They are right here. There we go. And grab you. And we just need a copper block. So where's my copper? Eventually I will learn all of this, but I've just moved it and I can't remember. Here it is. Make one block right there. Okay. I've never spawned one of these guys before, so I'm excited. They're really cute. Okay, buddy, you ready to do your job? Hello! Okay, I need to get this really quick and put it down there so that it can start grabbing stuff. Okay, let's go just test this out. What should we throw in there? No, we can just do this copper. Let's just put a little bit of it back in the chest so that way it knows where to put it. We can put it in there. Yep, there it goes. Okay, it's going. Okay, can we see through here? Are you grabbing it, buddy? Where are you? I can't see. Oh. Okay, there he goes. In that chest. Wait. Why do you put it in there? He just put it in the first chest he saw. Well, you didn't even look in the other ones. What'd you do that for? That wasn't what you were supposed to do, buddy. So apparently these guys can only remember up to 10 chests, and well, we have more than 10 chests here. So I'm gonna get rid of these ones for now because they don't have anything in them. I'm wondering if the reason he put it in there was just because it was empty, so he just automatically put it in the empty chest. Anyways, we're gonna need 2 of these guys. So I've grabbed some fences here. Let's just split it down the middle here. There we go. And add a little barrier. I'll add like a little gate here so that way I can come back and forth between the 2 of them, but hopefully they will stay on their own sides. I think I should be able to add another chest, another little hopper system maybe, right here. Actually, I won't need hoppers. If I just, excuse me, get out of the way, please. If I just put a chest there, this golem should put any items he doesn't find a place for in that chest. And then that one can go into a copper chest that the other guy will sort. Hopefully. But I still want a gate here because I want to be able to come between the 2 of them. There we go. Great. That works. I don't know what's going to happen with those 2 chests. but either side has less than 10, so I think that should be okay. They might both try to go to that chest. I don't think it matters too much, so okay, let's just try this out. If we put those there, what's he gonna do? Good, yeah, pick them up. He's gonna look through all the chests. Not in that one. Oh, the little head shake! That was so cute! No, not in that one. No, okay. I can't remember which chest these go in. Not in that one, no. Okay, is it that one? Did they go in that one? Yeah, yay! There we go. Okay, he figured it out that time. That's good. And there's nothing else in there. Okay, so that seems to have worked. So let's put a hopper underneath that chest, and then that will go into the other guy's copper chest. That should work. We also need another copper golem. What am I looking for? I'm looking for my iron to make a hopper. Right, I think this system should work. Hopefully. It might not because, well, it's me. We're always learning, you know? But it should. I think it should. That little chest system is all set up now, so I think we need to test it out. I'm gonna need that honeycomb to wax those later, but first, let's see if this works. I'm just gonna throw a bunch of stuff in here, all this stuff that I no longer need in my inventory. I do need to put a piece of charcoal in this chest though, so that way the golem knows where to put it. Right. I haven't made the second golem yet, but just for the future. Let's put everything in there. It's going down one at a time. I feel like I didn't know that that's how that worked. Are you doing your job, little guy? I gave you so much stuff to sort. I hope you're sorting it. Okay, you haven't put anything in that chest yet. I don't see anything new in those chests, and that doesn't seem like a great sign. Why aren't you picking anything up? Excuse me? Okay, you know what? Let's make this other guy. Maybe it hasn't gone through yet or something. I don't know why he hasn't picked anything up. There's nothing in there. Dump that in there. Anything else we can get rid of? Those sticks. Great. Let's make you a friend. Maybe you need a friend. Hello? Ah, okay. Let's replace that chest with this chest here. So there's all the stuff. Found it. Okay, all of this in here. So now he should be able to put all of this stuff in the chest behind me. And I think most of this, at least, those shears aren't supposed to be in that chest. Whatever, I'm gonna give them to him anyway. See what he does with them. But I think, if I'm remembering correctly, that is all actually sorted correctly. All right. How's everybody going? Are you doing well? You seem to be doing well. Oh, okay, wait, that actually, I don't know if that guy is actually looking in that chest, but that could be an issue. I don't want this golem to be putting things in that chest, which is that other guy's dumping chest. You know what I mean? I think if we get a trap door, maybe, we can probably block that off. But the other golems should still be able to get it if we just put this trapdoor on the side. Excuse me, I just need to get in there. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, and then this golem won't be able to get in there. Perfect. Easy fix. Amazing. Great. These guys are doing so well. Alright, those guys are working away, doing a lovely job. Actually, there are some things that I need to figure out, but there is one thing that this room does not have, and that is a floor. So let's change this out from just some boring old stone to maybe some black stone. How's this gonna look? Yeah, I think that's gonna look pretty good. Let's try it out. And that is a finished basement, and it's looking really good, actually, if I do say so myself. This is definitely my favorite room I've built so far. Not that the other rooms have been changed much at all. That is next on the list. As I said, though, these golems need a little bit of work, but we're gonna do that later. What do you say we move up here and do this room? I think I want this to be a little bedroom. Downstairs is storage. The room, the middle room, the entranceway room, that can sort of be like our workstation sort of area, and up here can be the bedroom. And I'm just noticing that this floor is also cobblestone. That's gonna have to go. taken out the staircase here because I think we have an opportunity to break up this space a little bit by putting the new staircase sort of out in the room a little bit. I think having it along the back wall is just making everything look too flat, so let's change it up a little bit. But first, all of this has to go. No more cobblestone. We pledged no more cobblestone. I'm just replacing all of that cobblestone with tough bricks, which I fear is just becoming the go-to replacement. Tough bricks may become the new cobblestone. So like I was saying before, I think having a more grand staircase right here is going to make the space look a lot nicer because it's breaking it up and not everything's not going to be just flat against the wall. Let's see how that looks. Sorta kinda like this. I'm probably going to switch that up at some point, but that gives us a little idea of kind of what we're going for here, and I think it looks good. Another thing I want to play with a little bit are these shelves. I was going to say new shelves, but they're actually not that new anymore. But I haven't used them in anything yet, so I want to just play around and see how these are going to look around places. They have a really cool look, and they're kind of like vertical slabs, which people have been wanting for ages. I've done a little bit of playing around up here, a little bit of decorating, and I like this. This is kind of starting to give more of like a medieval sort of vibe. I mean, not really because there's the pink wood, but I like how it's looking so far. And a bedroom isn't much without a bed, so we better move this guy up here. Oh, it's gonna be our first night in a new room. Okay, I've made like a little princess bed, oh, something like that. Either way, it's a pretty darn cute bed if I do say so myself. And we better add some railings here so we don't fall down our staircase. What is this? I'm just down caving and I come across this. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of scared right now. What is this? Obviously this is something new. I've never seen this before. These mud bricks and gravel and terracotta. Oh! What was that? Why did that break like that? This is spooky. I don't know what this is. Why is there so much gravel? Is there supposed to be this... Is there supposed to be this much gravel in here? Because, this is really weird. I'm getting my shovel out for this. I keep hearing things. What are those noises? Is this like a... I feel like trial chambers are a thing, but I don't think this is a trial chamber because that's made of copper, isn't it? And this is mud. Those are two vastly different blocks. Am I gonna come across anything here, or is this just a vein of gravel? I keep hearing things. This is just gravel. This is just gravel. There's cobble here. What was that? It sounds like there's glass breaking. What is that? Why is there glass breaking? My heart is beating so fast right now. Am I about to get attacked by some new mob that I've never heard of before? This is cobble. Cobble doesn't just spawn naturally. I mean, obviously this is some sort of structure, but like, is there a spawner? I don't think there's a spawner under there. And this terracotta too. I've never heard of this. There's that glass again. What is that? What is that? I don't like this one bit, actually. This terracotta is throwing me off, because this glazed terracotta doesn't just spawn naturally, does it? And there's cyan back there, too. Is there something back here? I'm also confused why this is just... There's nothing here. It's just solid. There's another wall back there. Okay, I am breaking gravel, and it sounds like I'm breaking glass. What was that? I'm really confused what's going on right now. Like, surely I should have hit something by now, right? It's just all dirt and gravel and mud blocks and terracotta and nothing else. I thought I was gonna break into like a room or something and might find some chests, maybe a monster, I don't know, but something. There also doesn't seem to be any rhyme or reason to any of these blocks. They just seem to be random. Oh, there's the cave. Did I just dig to the other side of it? I guess I did. There's just nothing here. Oh, there's the surface. Okay, I thought I was really deep down that cave. Did this just spawn weirdly? Is it supposed to be an above ground building that just spawned underground and that's why it's full of gravel and dirt? If I dig down here, am I gonna find anything? Is there anything down here? No? Doesn't seem like it. This is very odd. That's my guess. I'm guessing this was supposed to have spawned above ground and it just didn't. There's that breaking glass again. I don't know what that is. I don't know what any of this is. This is really bizarre. I'm going to take the coordinates of this and maybe come back later if I realize it's something important, but I don't think it is. So I looked it up. That structure there is from the update that introduced the sniffers and the fossils and that sort of thing, which makes sense why I've never seen it, because that is the one update that I know absolutely nothing about. But I guess, yeah, there's no chests or anything in it, just some suspicious soil and whatever that is, so didn't miss much. I am back from my mining trip safe and sound, and I think that means it's a good time to end the episode. We did so much work today. We got so much done, starting with this little bedroom, which is going to need some more detailing, but is looking pretty darn cute. This room is what we need to work on next. This is going to be sort of like a little common area, I think. We'll see what we do. And the basement, which I'm so proud of. We got these copper golems not working perfectly, but working fairly well. They're doing their thing down here, and it looks absolutely beautiful down here. I'm really proud of how that turned out. And there you go. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it, and I hope that I will see you again in the next episode. See ya. Bye-bye. Hello? What was that? Are you okay out here? Oh. Where are you? Oh, there you are. Hi. What was that noise? Here, let me help you out here. Get a zombie for you. Are you guys okay? Hello?